Hello, my lovely yarny peeps. How are you all? Just get you straightened up a bit there. Crafty Moo, Sarah here. I thought about time I should do a catch up. I've been meaning to do this since Thursday, Friday time, but just so busy and getting on with stuff. And actually, after the busyness and the pre-Christmas stress and the post-Christmas clear up, we've actually sat down and enjoyed a weekend together. And I got up yesterday morning, all intentions of doing the cleaning and getting tidied up. And I got up and I just said, but I'm going to be really selfish, Bob. I hope you don't mind, but I'm going to have a day of crochet. And I had a shower and I put my PJs back on and I crocheted all day. I cooked our lunch and dinner, no problem, did all that. But I said, one more day won't hurt to do the clean. So I did all the cleaning today, got that done, hoovered through, and dinner's cooking. And yeah, I thought, right, hubby's having a snooze on the settee, so I'll come up and I'll do my catch up quick, because if I don't do it now, I won't get it done at all. I will not get it done at all. So what have I been up to? Well, before that, I'd love to welcome all my new subscribers. There have been a few, and welcome to my channel, and thank you so much for pressing that subscribe button and coming and having a look at what I'm up to in this little part of this little corner of the YouTubery. And yeah, I hope you like what you see. I hope you can go and have a look and watch some of my videos. Give them a thumbs up, that always helps. And thank you so much. Lovely to have you over here. And to all my returners, the lovely people that come back here time after time and watch every video and give it a thumbs up. You don't always have to comment. No one can comment on every video, but giving a thumbs up, oh, you're all so good at that. Thank you so much, and it's really helps. And I love you all, and thank you very much. So what have I been I was watching been catching up on Sam Mumford's Makes, and on her latest catch-up video, she's got 2 hashtags on there. And I thought I really must try and do these 2 hashtags, because look at all this. And I'm not kidding you. I've got another one, another 6 totes. Big yarn. Like that. Full of yarn. I don't need to buy any yarn, but having said that, there is a yarn haul in this video. And I'll tell you the reason for that later. I am doing, so yes, sorry, I'm jumping all over the place. I did this last time, and I've even got notes this time. I'm still jumping all over the place. So yes, the 2 hashtags that Sam's gone on her latest catch-up video, I'll link her channel below, is hashtag StashDown2024 and hashtag StashBeforeCash. Now, I want to try as much as I can this year. I'm not going to promise I'm not going to ever buy any yarn, but I will try to only buy yarn, bar what I've just bought, if I really need it. I am really going to look through my stash and try and use up. I have been generously given beautiful yarn, and it needs to be used. And I have greedily bought much yarn. So I need to stash down, and I need to use my stash before I spend any cash. So I'm going to try that too. So that is what I've been doing. I am doing, again this year, hats for the homeless. And my plan is to do at least 2 a month. And then at the end of the year, I will hopefully have 20 floor And this is no alcohol past these lips. No, I'm only having a drink once a week now, and I'll tell you why later on. And that's on a Friday night. So no, and I'm not missing it at all, and I'm feeling a lot better for it. And I don't know if you know, but alcohol can make your arthritis worse. And I did notice Saturday morning after I only had 2 vodkas, I felt my arthritis. So it's a good thing, knocking down on the alcohol, because we did enjoy it rather a lot over Christmas. Anyway, yes, I am making hats for the homeless, and I have made 3 3/4 this month. I did show this one in the previous and this one in the previous video. I've now made this one, and as you can see, these are my absolute favourite hat pattern to make, and it's by Marley Bird. I'll put the link below. I can't remember who this pattern is, but I will put the link below. And it's another of my favourite ones. It's a really quick beanie to make. And I usually make all the same size. I usually do a large adults. And I thought, well, not everyone's a large. So this is a small. So I'm making a smaller one this time. And I'm going to do some different sizes because not everyone's the same. Not everyone's the same size. But I absolutely adore this hat pattern. It's my favourite. It's so warm. And I'm not putting pom-poms on the top because I really think if you're homeless and that, you don't need a pom-pom that gets soggy and wet as well. So I'm going to leave the pom-poms off because I'd rather put all the yarn into making more hats. So yes, so that'll be 4 for this month. And I think they're gorgeous. I think they're absolutely gorgeous. And these are all out of my stash. All out of my stash. So I am definitely stashed down in. So that's that one. Now, other things that I'm making out of my stash are my random acts of kindness, my racks. And I did show you in my previous video, I've been making the worry worms by Hook by Robin. I think I've made about 14 or 15 of them so far. And I'm putting them all into, I'll put a photograph at the end of the video of the worry worm and the package and the little verse that I'm doing with it. So I'm doing that. I'm doing those all out of my stash as well because they're so quick to do. And it really uses up all your little lovely leftovers, as I call them, because I don't believe any of my yarn is scrap. I always think scrap sounds like rubbish yarn, and they're not. It's absolutely beautiful yarns. And another kind of rack. I really haven't had a drink, but I can't talk today. Random act of kindness is I've gone back to Slimming World, hence knocking the alcohol on the head. Because since my daughter got married 2.5 years ago, I put all the weight back on that I lost for the wedding. So that needs to go. I had a very good Christmas, an exceptional Christmas, as far as eating and drinking and making wonderful memories with the family. And we had quite a stressful pre-Christmas. And what with my 60th in September, it hasn't stopped since September, my 60th, then COVID, and then not getting over COVID and stress and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, positive new start to the new year. Back to Slimming World. I went in for my first weigh-in last week and I lost 7.5 pounds. And I am proud as punch about that. It's the start I needed. And I'm back on Slimming World and I love it. We're eating loads, we're eating plenty, but we're eating healthy. And that's what's important. So when I go to group, they have a basket for the slimmer of the week. Whoever's lost the most that week gets the basket of goodies. And I thought, well, rather than stick food in, I'm going to stick a little butterfly in. I just think they're so lovely, and the girls love them at the group. And this pattern is, now which is this pattern? This pattern is, I have written it down, This is Quick and Easy Butterfly by Bag O' Day Crochet. I'll put the link to the tutorial below. It's a super easy pattern. I've do it in 4 weight, and it makes up so quickly. It's one of those things you can sit down and, you know, make watching telly, listening to a podcast, whatever. So yeah, that's my little for my slimming group. And what else have I been using my stash for? I have, this was down to, well, it was down to Obsessive Crochet Lady Amanda. She does Tunisian entrelac crochet. And I know she's mentioned it a few times before. And I think it's Tunisian is something that Mantha wants to try, but I don't know that she enjoys it. But I have to say, I started and I've done it through, I followed Mikey's tutorial on Crochet Crowd. And the one I've done is in the round, the entrelac in the round, and I've done this. So I've made that. It needs blocking because it is a little bit lumpy bumpy, but I've got all the pins and I've got a blocking board ready. Well, I've got a foam mat ready, and I'm going to pin it and block it because I want it to be a stitch marker. I'm going to hang my stitch markers on it. I've bought stitch markers, I make stitch markers, and they all go in drawers and things, and nobody ever sees them. So I'd like them hung up on that in my yarn barn somewhere. I've got a couple of places I could put it. And it'd just be lovely to have them displayed because they're pretty little things and they need to be seen. So yeah, that's going to be. And I absolutely loved why I've never tried it before. I bought the big long needles with the hook on the Tunisian crochet needles. I bought those a long time. I've still got them somewhere in a drawer, and had a try with that, and not for me. Too much like knitting, and I love to see knitted things. I love to see people doing knitting, enjoying knitting. Love it. It's a beautiful, beautiful craft. And I knitted all my life until, well, from a little girl. My mum taught me as a little girl until I found crochet. And I just don't get the enjoyment out of knitting. I'm very envious of people that do both and thoroughly enjoy it. But no, you know, I've done loads of knitting over the years, Aran and Fair Isle and all sorts. But it's not for me anymore. But the Tunisian entrelac crochet, because you can use a regular hook because there's only a small amount of stitches on your hook at any time. It's wonderful. I love it. I absolutely love it. So the next one I've got to try is what's the next one? It's in a row. There's in a rose. The Crochet Crowd have got entrelac crochet in a row. I think So I'm going to try that one next because I tried somebody else's tutorial on entrelac in a row and I didn't like it. It didn't flow. I don't know why, but I like Mikey. I get it when he's like, and oh sorry, I can see fluff on me, and it's like Bag O' Day. I love Bag O' Day tutorials. lovely, get it every time, first time. So that's my hats for my stash down in, that's my racks for stash down in, new crochet stitches and things I'll stash down and use yarn I've got already. So what's next? Next is my yarn haul. Now the reason for this yarn haul is Bob and I did not buy each other Christmas presents this year. We do not need anything. There is nothing we need, and we've still got a lot to be done on this house, and we want to have a super duper driving holiday this year, which we have. I've booked the time off work, and I've just been sat down this afternoon researching all the hotels that we need to stay in. We are going from here, from New Haven, because it's only 10 minutes down the road from us, and we'll go to Dieppe, and then we will go to Liège in Belgium. We'll be staying there for a little while. Then where are we going? Can't remember where we're going next. Can't remember what's next. But the one after that is Copenhagen. While we're in Copenhagen, you can go over the bridge into Sweden. So we're going to have a little investigate over there one day. And then from there, I think we're going to, well, the other places we're going, I can't remember which order. Bremen, Hamburg. Oh no, after Copenhagen, this is the name of the place. It's called Middelfart. Middelfart. And Bob found it. He said, well, we're going there. We've got to go there, even if it's just to get a photo by the sign. He said, we'll drive, go there. So we are going to stay there. Going to Bremen, Hamburg, Nijmegen, and we'll be coming back via the Hook of Holland. So I'm not going to go into much of it now because we're planning it, and I'm not going to say a lot because there'll be hopefully lots of content when we're on that, and or when we come back we will, and I will put photos up on the community tab while we're there, but I probably won't be uploading videos because we'll be too busy enjoying our holiday. So yes, now my yarn haul. Yes, we didn't buy each other any presents, and we want our money to go towards the house and our holiday. So after Christmas, I came across a sale at the Knitting Network where it was buy one ball of yarn, get one half price. And I absolutely adored the yarn I saw. And I very often see yarns like that, and I'll go back a couple of days later and it won't be on anymore, or they'll have sold out. And I just thought, blow it. I'm going to get 10 balls of this yarn. So 5 full price, 5 half price. And I'm going to use some of it for my racks because I want it. I have opened it before. I don't have to do yarn opening here. I can show you what I buy. But I wanted to try the yarn before I showed you it so I could give you a mini review on it. Now, this yarn is, I will hold that up because I've got my notes. It is a Yarn Art Passion. The colour is 1253. It's 80% acrylic, 20% wool. There's 100 grams in each ball, 200 metres, 218 yards. They recommend a 5mm hook, hand wash, and it's made in Turkey. But look at those colours. Aren't they absolutely, absolutely gorgeous and to die for? I just saw this and I thought I have been using just to prove, but look at the colours. Just love it. I just love it. So I treated myself to 10 balls of that. 8 I will keep for hopefully a future project. 2 I am donating to my yarn stash for racks and things like that. So I've made one, well, that butterfly that I showed you, that's got it in it. So that's one. Oh no, the butterfly I showed you, no, that was a different one. Butterfly I showed you was that one. But I have made a butterfly so that I've got a couple ready made for the next few groups. I have made a mug hugger. A mug hug. Now, I haven't written down who this pattern is by, but I will put the link below. But look at that, isn't it lovely? It's on her pattern, it's a sunflower. I didn't want to do a sunflower because I wanted to incorporate this yarn so that you can see how the yarn works up. It's lovely to work with, it's beautiful. I know it's got wool in it, but it's not rough at all. It's not rough. It's not cotton wool, but it's not rough. It's not a horrible yarn with wool in it. But look at those colours. Isn't it beautiful? I just love it. Love it, love it. So that's my mug hug. And then you thread it through there and you've got your little leaf behind your flower on your mug. I'll add some photos at the end because I have taken some photos of it on a mug, and I'll put that on there and I'll link the tutorial below. It's I think it's called a sunflower mug hug or mug hugger. So but I will put the link below. Then let me put those down. I've put a playlist together on my channel for 2024 projects. So every time I come across a little tutorial or something that I really want to make, I'm putting it in there. So all the links to everything I'm showing you will be in there, apart from, yes, Marley Bird hat will be in there. I'm not sure the other two hats will be in there because they're paid patterns, but I think they're on the previous, they might be on the previous video. One of them will be. The one I'm making at the moment won't be, so I'll put that link below here. That's a paid pattern too. But something else I've made, oh, and this is going to be part of my make for the Flower Power Cow. So that's one, and this is the other one. Oh, it's the Crochet Sunflower Mug Cozy. I've just seen my notes. Crochet Sunflower Mug Cozy, but I will put the link below. And then this is the Crochet Flower Keychain, and this is by the Yarn Ball Crochet. And I did this. I think it's gorgeous. I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. And it's such a quick project to make. You make a back and a front, and you as you stitch them together, you stuff them, and then a little bit of stuffing in the middle, and Bob's your uncle. So there's a little keychain. I'm not sure what I'm going to use these keychains for. I wanted to make keychains. I'm not sure if they're going to be racks, or I might put them in giveaways when I do. I'm only going to do about 4 giveaways a year now. I'm going to do them seasonally. So I'm going to do spring, summer, autumn and winter. Spring and summer will just be spring and summer. Autumn will be my birthday one, and winter will be Christmas. So I've made my mind up now. That's what I'm going to do. I will probably do PayPal giveaways for when I reach my next milestone on my channel. I've got 755, whoops, nearly dropped, 755 followers at the moment, subscribers. I would like by the end of the year, yes, to have 1,000. That would be lovely, but it's not important. I'm really happy as I am going along, just ticking over nicely, thoroughly enjoying my channel and, you know, as and when I can, because I have to hop in and hop out when things get stressful and busy. But yeah, so the other giveaways will be my miles, so it'll be 800 and 900, and I will do PayPal cash giveaway prize for that. So yes, so I might pop. This might become something that I could post because it's lightweight as a little extra, maybe for those. But I've also made 2 other using this yarn that I've just bought, the Yarn Art Passion. Sorry, they've got stuck together. There we go. So I've done some owl keychains as well, and this is the super cute crochet owl keychain by Jonah Martinez, and I'll put that down below too. There you go. Very quick and easy to make, a super make, and I think it's just a lovely size. Not too big, but not too small. Be nice on a handbag, dangling on a handbag, and the flower wood. And then I've done one with the other colour, with doing it with more white, but with the same yarn, just so that you get the effect of it with a different colour. But I love them. I think they're super. This is what I spent yesterday making. I made the owls, I made the flower, finished my entrelac, and just enjoyed sitting and enjoying my craft. Now, is that everything? I think I've told you about the playlist, yeah? Told you who makes the different patterns, and I've shown you my yarn haul. So that is about it. Yes, I don't think there's anything else at the moment. So there we go. And I've been nearly half an hour. That's a long one for Moo. Moo doesn't usually do great big long ones like this. I will put some pictures at the end, some slides at the end of the things that I've made as well. And I will wish you all well. Please take care of yourselves. Most importantly, take care of your health and look after you first. Because without you, there wouldn't be any YouTube. So, yes, put you first. Enjoy your craft. Get some you time. And most of all, always be kind. We don't know what other people's walking life is, and a little smile and a kind word just might lift that person up each day. And that's it. So take care. Love you millions. Thanks for being here. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.